So I want to talk about tires specifically, and not just tires, but the beads. So they have these wire bead tires and these Kevlar bead tires. And Kevlar bead tires are generally sold as folding tires, right? And they're also lighter. 50 to 90 grams lighter is generally what's documented. And I'll be honest with you, that's actually pretty good. I mean, because this is rotating weight, so if you can save like some weight at the end of the radius of the wheel, which is rotating, sometimes high speed, that's a big deal. That's really a big deal. And so in that regard, it might be a reason to buy a Kevlar bead tire. However, as a kid growing up, these Kevlar bead tires were sold as folding tires, and they are folding because you can just roll them up because there's nothing solid. You just roll them, and they roll real. I mean, it's really tight. You can roll them up real good. You put them in these little, packs, saddle packs behind your seat. I mean, they're tiny, honest, really, really tiny. And so that's nice, especially for a road bike. But here we're, generally I do folding bikes now, right? And do you really need a Kevlar bead for a folding bike? Well, I guess the weight savings is good, but keep in mind it's not as far of a radius. So the weight savings isn't as dramatic because, the further you are from the center of the rotating weight, you get much more effect, right? And so if you have a 20-inch wheel, it's not as much as like a 700C wheel, you know what I mean? Still good, still really good. But really what I want to talk about is this folding thing, because I found this really funny because, I used to ship out tires. And I mean, I've been selling bike parts forever, literally. And I remember I used to go to J&B warehouse, right? And I sold like 26-inch tires at the time. And it was kind of really big to sell the wire bead tires. They're just big tires. I mean, it's unfortunate, And because of the size, it makes it, expensive. You need a big box. Postage is more. It's heavier because of the weight of the box. It's kind of, it's just more troublesome. If you have a little itty bitty box, it's beautiful. Everything's great. And then the white, I was like, yeah, I was talking to the one old timer that was there. Really nice guy, really, really good guy. Great guy, actually. And I told him, I don't know if I want to deal with these because they don't, they're not folding. Like the Kevlar ones are folding. He's like, they fold. I was like, what do you mean? And it's unfortunate I don't have a tire in front of me. But what you do is you take it and you make a figure eight. So you twist, right? So you have your tire, whatever tire it is with the wire bead. You twist it, you make a figure eight, you fold it in half. It's essentially going to be 1/4 the length and the width. It makes it a really, really small package. So if you're going to travel, with a tire, I mean, that's the way to go. It's tiny. It's not going to fit in a little, saddle pack. It's not that tiny, but it's tiny. It's small. It's actually usable. And so, if you're going to get a Kevlar bead tire, I think they're great. I think that the main logic would be the weight savings, really. And because of the, distance from center for rotating weight, it actually does have more effect. I think that's the main rationale, but I just don't think the folding is as big of a deal because wire beads actually fold, not as small, so maybe there's some rationale on that, but they fold pretty small. So I was surprised. I've known this for a little while. It's nice to share. Feel free to share with your friends. Fold all tires. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.